Hey everybody, welcome back to James Draws Everything, and today doing something a little bit different. I went to Hobby Lobby today, and as you know, I am a humble artist and YouTuber, and us humble artists, we need to collect art supplies here and there, so I'm just going to do just kind of a quick run through of what I bought today. So I bought a couple of these. These are alcohol-based markers. I use them for my football board, and yeah, these are kind of expensive. I don't know if you can see it on here. These are $2.99. It actually says $2.99 on the marker. I think at Hobby Lobby they're $3.99. But yeah, they're if you go there when they have a sale, you know, Hobby Lobby usually has like 40% off sales like almost every day. Today they did not though, but I really needed these two colors for my NFL board, so I bought those. So that's the first thing. And then I also bought one of these, just kind of like a, you know, like a circle like thing to trace. This probably would have came in handy with like my Japan video or my Nauru video, but I drew those circles. I thought I drew them pretty good regardless, but I promise you we're gonna have perfect circles going forward. So yeah, got that too. That was a couple bucks. I think that was like $2 or $3. I bought a burb. Unfortunately, I already opened this burb, but you know I love burb on flag, except Zimbabwe. Yeah, so this is like a sheet metal thing. I'm not too familiar with these, and I already kind of started messing around with it a little bit, trying to build it, and I messed up already. I broke one of the pieces in half, so I'm going to have to be very diligent going forward with my burb building. Here's the burb instructions. You know, again, this is a very sharp metal, like, so you actually have to use like tweezers to cut these things out. And yeah, I remember you know, being a kid, I had some pretty complicated Lego sets, but I wasn't you know, cutting my fingers off like trying to put these things together. So maybe we'll do a video on this later on, I don't know. I just saw it. It was a spur of the moment kind of buy. You know, again, giant burb, you know, James Draws Everything, he loves the burb, so there's that. I also bought this, and we're going to do a little unboxing of this. You know, I always love my my hobby knives, and I go through these things like a hot knife through butter, no pun intended. But yeah, you know, I like to you know, when I'm doing like my technical drawing and stuff, and if I'm, you know, I have to cut something, this looks pretty good, and it was only $7.99, and this did have the 40% off coupon, so this was $4. A lot of different blades here, and again, like X-Acto knives, these are the kind of things, like, you know, somehow I end up buying them like all the time, and it's got a handsome carrying case on that too. Yeah, and then I use them, I lose them. You know, more importantly, I let friends borrow them, and they don't give them back to me. But yeah, you always need a hobby knife, and you saw this earlier on my video, so you know my my work area is getting a little dirty lately, just because, you know, I draw everything, so I'm always busy. You know, I don't have time to clean. I don't have a maid, but yeah, every serious artist needs one of these. It's a dust brush. Every draftsman needs one of those. So I got one of those pretty cheap. That was only a couple bucks, and one of these too. This is a compass kit, and I haven't actually opened this yet. Wow, actually, you know what? I promise I haven't opened this yet, and I actually bought this and it was already like this. So I hope I have everything in here, because yeah, I think I do. So this thing, you know, again, and this was on sale. It was what was the MSRP on that? $7.99. Can never have too many rulers and straight edges and stuff. You know, the triangles I always use in my video, because I'm, you know, kind of drawing big with my my flag guidelines and stuff. But this thing's a little bit smaller, and I do, you guys probably don't know this, but I do have a bit of a technical drawing background too, so you know, maybe I'll do some basics videos on that, like how to bisect lines without a ruler, how to cut things in half and in thirds with a compass. So yeah, just a simple protractor, simple ruler. It's got a little pencil sharpener here. I probably won't be using this because I have an old school pencil sharpener. I don't know what this is. That's not an eraser, is it? it looks like it has a seam in the middle, like it's can you see that on the camera? It almost looks like, let me, hold on, we're live here, folks, you know, blowing it live. Universal locking compass, okay, we saw that. Shatter resistant protractor, got that. Ruler, pencil sharpener, and eraser. Okay, so reusable storage case. Oh, I guess this is the reusable storage case. Man, we don't need this. I usually put my stuff in bins, so this is an eraser. Kind of a weird looking eraser. I probably won't ever use this, but thanks for trying, Hobby Lobby. I appreciate the effort. And this is pretty cool. I like this compass. You know, that kind of made in China, made in Bangladesh plastic. And let's see. Oh, yeah, exactly. I guess right the first time, made in China. I prefer a metal compass, but for the price and for what I'm using it for, you know, I actually don't. I have a completely separate box of tools that I use for like my technical drawing, and you know, I actually like to keep that stuff like, you know, immaculate, very clean. And I don't mix that with like my markers and things like that, because you know, marker ink, you can already saw, you already saw, like I get that like on my my straight edges, my triangles and stuff. So when I do technical drawing, I have my own set of tools for that. But this will work. Very cheap compass. You know, this is light too. Like it's lighter than like a cigarette. Like but it'll get the job done. So you know, and, as I'm kind of doing these videos, if you know, I need to bisect lines or anything like that, or draw circles, I actually don't really use compasses for circles. I use them more for measuring, like for technical drawing. So this will come in handy. And let's see. So it already comes with a pencil and, you know, a 5-cent like a pencil sharpener. Again, I'll probably throw this out. I don't think I'm going to be using it. But retractable point on the compass. That actually comes really close to like the plastic. I'm not sure how much I like that, because I don't want my plastic like kind of like hitting things when, you know, when I'm kind of trying to draw something. But yeah, I mean, it'll work. And yeah, so while I'm doing this, yeah, like one of the reasons why I bought this is because, again, I do like to do technical drawing. So one of the most important things to learn in technical drawing is to not trust your ruler, right? Because you're trusting, oh God, how do I put this? You're trusting somebody else to tell you, because, you know, somebody else made the ruler. So, you know, lines of communication, kind of playing the telephone game and whatnot. You're putting it through another channel. You know, you drew the line, and then you're trusting what this person put on the ruler. So you don't want to just measure it and then cut it in half by doing like basic math. You know what I mean? I know I'm kind of rambling, but trust me, guys, this will make sense in a minute. So if you're drawing your own line, right, this is foolproof. This is 100% foolproof. There's really no manual kind of aspect of this, but I already screwed it up. Hold on. Again, blowing it live. You know what, I was going to use that eraser, but let's see if this eraser works. Yeah, it does. And my brush, if I got that, again, I always like to show off my new toys here. And yeah, so I got to remember to actually have it so I can draw it on the paper, because I know this was a James Draws Everything haul video, and it's kind of turned into a James Draws Everything basics of drawing video. So the easiest way to bisect a line is you have to eyeball it, right? So don't go too close to the half. Go almost to the end, right? So if you put your compass here, and then you just draw a circle. Okay, I kind of like how this compass works. It's pretty tight. It holds the line pretty well. And then you go back in to the other end and you draw a circle. Remember, you have to eyeball it, so it has to be bigger than the middle. Okay, so this is how to bisect the line again. And see where these circles cross? This is kind of, again, sort of basic math here, basic geometry, technical drawing. So you take those two, you know, kind of like this Venn diagram thing here. You take your where your circles meet, you cut it in half, 100% of the time this works. That is the exact. So if we're talking millimeters and we're going into micrometers and whatnot, is micrometer a thing? I don't even know. But that is the exact center of the line. So, you know, you can do that with a ruler too. And, you know, if this gets way more into like serious, like kind of engineering stuff, you know, when every micrometer like actually matters. You know, if you're building a house, yeah, you should probably kind of know this, but you always have a little bit of leeway with like as far as like you know, there's always going to be space in between your boards and whatnot, and as long as you get like the general gist of things, you know, you'll be okay. But if you want to get down to scientific precision, if I can talk today, and be exact, right? So see, this is my line right here, and you know, my circles, the endpoints here were kind of fat, but you know, just pretend they're precise. So this is like just barely over 1.5 inches, right? So it's kind of in between like that 1.5 inches. What is that, 16ths or 1 inch and 9.5 16ths? Yeah, so we're really splitting hairs here, but we're really splitting lines too. So we're doing both. So you can do it this way with you know, with the ruler and whatnot, but it's actually way easier to do this. So if you want to bisect the line completely in half, you know, if you're getting really into detail with like your technical drawing, that's the way to do it. So again, kind of a new thing here. I'm not really drawing anything, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on just the tools that I'm adding to the tool shed here. So you know, James draws everything. It wasn't built on nothing. You know, he's got his markers. You know, he's got his basic stuff here, and bought a lot more tools to help the channel, and hopefully maybe I'll give you guys some more tutorials on how to do more technical drawing stuff going forward. So yeah, and again, probably going to use this for some more flags. Sorry, Japan, I did not have this, but you know, I hope I made your circle, you know, pretty clear and clean. But we'll use this going forward. So that's my Hobby Lobby video for today. My Hobby Lobby haul. You know, James draws everything, having the right tools going forward. And again, here's a dust brush. Let me just clean that off a little bit. Yeah. I like the dust brush. You know, every self-respecting artist has to have one of those. And I don't know if we're ever going to use this, but again, you know, I'm a hobby knife guy. Like, I use these things all the time when I'm doing like more like precise, like kind of like a three-dimensional art. So if the channel goes into that, oh, and I almost forgot something. I bought one of these too. So this, I never actually really use these a lot because I always if you have a technical drawing background, like this is actually almost kind of considered cheating, but you have to do extremely complicated math, like to actually get like angles like this. So it actually is always good to kind of have one of these rulers, because say like you have to draw like you know, and these things flex too. I don't want to flex this end because I just drew that, but yeah, actually let's use a bigger piece of paper here. Yeah, so there are formulas and stuff that you can learn to do stuff like this, but you're going to spend 18 hours just learning like how to do that kind of stuff when you can just you know, kind of use one of these. So, and this thing too, I don't know how much I'm going to use this on the channel, and actually again in my technical drawing I never really use these too much because there's a lot of like a manual process here. See, like there's almost like no way I can straighten this, right? Like looking at this right now, oh yeah, that's really straight, but then like I turn it like this, it's like there's kind of a little bit. So this is a very like a specific tool. You know, again, you know, it's not a straight line, but certain projects maybe I'll need this, I don't know. And hey guys, $2, why not? So that's my Hobby Lobby haul. This is James Draws Everything, and you know what to do. I hope you like this content. I might do more of this going forward, you know, kind of with my drawing, just kind of showing what I pick up here and there, just to add more tools to the toolbox. So again, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.